I'm really excited because of our next guest. And actually, I've interviewed him before. And he came into the studio back in the days when you could travel. So I have Shamsul Ali, and you know him. Hiya. You know him. He was on the show in 2017. When he came on the show, he was actually, so he does a lot of bodybuilding, as you guys know. And he was placed second in 2017 at the British finals. So I think that's when we met. And then he went on to win the 2018 British finals. Fantastic. And then after that, after he won that, he had a little son after 2 months. And so he's been busy since then. And I just want to find out what he's been up to, how he is coping with lockdown and a new family, and just see what he's been up to. So Shamsul, hello.
Hi, thank you for having me on the show.
How are you?
Nice to be back. Yeah, very good, thanks. Yeah, feels very strange to, again, not be in work and be in a lockdown.
I know, it is absolutely, like, it's just, I don't know, I just want to say, I thrive speaking to people and just meeting people. And I know that you're quite a social butterfly as well, you know.
Yeah.
But no, how have you been? Because it has been a few years. And obviously and you won the British finals in 2018 and then had a son. What have you been up to since then?
Well, it is funny that obviously I'm back on here because I really wanted to come back on the show after the 2018 finals. I definitely wanted to come back on the show then. But yes, having obviously having my son in December of that year, I had then in 2019, obviously that on my plate, as well as a very busy work, my job itself. So a lot of concentration on my job as well as my child. The gym sort of went on the back burner a little bit. So I was not training competitive, for any competitive reasons. And I think then, so I sort of lost my way of fitness and I was just focusing on family and also obviously work. And then in 2020, obviously, what happened that none of us could have ever imagined in our lives.
I know.
It all sort of, it just fizzled out a bit more, even more so. And I definitely haven't had a chance to come and see you.
No, so. I know. So Shamsul, can I just ask, did you just decide after you'd won the finals that you weren't going to compete after that?
No, I didn't decide that I was definitely not going to compete. But with everything going on, it just became too hard to focus all my energy on competing because it does take all your life. It really does take all the full dedication of eating well and making sure food's absolutely perfect. Sleep is very important. And if anyone's got children watching this, they'll know sleep isn't really the easiest thing when you have a newborn baby. So I just put it on the back burner for a little while. And then in 2020, if there was any chance to try and do it again, it obviously got stopped through coronavirus just because all the gyms closed down and things like that. So
and for somebody who loves the gym, how did you cope? Did you just start working out at home? Like, are you the kind of person that can do that easily?
Well, this is the biggest thing, and this is something I'm really working on now. I actually didn't, and that's exactly what everyone thought. They thought I would carry on and, sort of train at home and do all these home workouts. And in 2020, I think I was affected, like a lot of people, mentally, in the sense of the uncertainty of everything going on. And sort of, I think the negative vibes of everything stopped me from doing what I would normally do.
Yeah.
And I had a good year where I didn't train at all. I was still busy with my work after we came out of lockdown and after furlough. Yeah. So I was really fortunate and lucky with that. But my fitness did go down a lot. So I then, turning it into this year, I've really sort of turned the corner come December last year and into this lockdown. And I'm trying to help through sort of YouTube in order to help others get fit as well.
So what made you, because you've got a massive following, especially in Bangladesh, you know, I know that especially when you were competing, there were so many young men, especially in Bangladesh, who were just inspired by you. So how are you engaging with them now?
Well, the one I do want to mention about that, I genuinely am so happy with all the bodybuilders in Bangladesh right now. I mean, they have a bodybuilding competition in every December, and I watch that with so much, like, I actually get a little bit emotional watching it, because I think to myself, wow, look at all these guys. And I like to think that I obviously did inspire a lot of them. They do message me, which is so lovely. But what I'm trying to do now, instead of really pushing that competing edge, like getting into that sort of condition, I'm just trying to do a bit more like sort of healthy lifestyle, and I'm doing a bit more on YouTube.
Well, let's just have a quick look. We've got a clip of you, so people know who you are, and let's have a little watch, and then we'll have a quick chat after that.
Brilliant.
Well, that was amazing. I think what you've just done, if anyone's at home watching that, if they were dipping a biscuit in their tea, I'm sure they've not taken that and put it to the side. But no, look, you have obviously have worked hard. Let's talk more about your YouTube channel and what you are intending to achieve with that, because I genuinely think that you would do so well doing like online, like being an online PT, like, you know, and actually engaging loads of people like that. But talk me through your YouTube channel.
I'm just wanting to sort of offer more free advice and sort of free guidance on YouTube that people can watch as and when, and sort of ask me any questions on YouTube, or obviously on Instagram and Facebook. Get inspired without thinking, right, this is going to cost me X amount in order to try and sort of learn and, you know, follow this. Even though I'm furloughed right now, which is lovely because I get to spend some time with my son and my fiance, of course. So I want to spend more time in doing some YouTube videos, and even sort of maybe do YouTube lives in the next week or two. If I'm honest with you, I'm trying to work out what times are best for people in Bangladesh. Now, we're obviously 6 hours behind, and I'm just trying to think what would suit a time for someone to do half hour's worth of home workouts in Bangladesh. Would it be their 6 o'clock, their 8 o'clock? So I'm actually talking to people here and there on Facebook and through, you know, sort of messaging.
I think I've seen your face plastered in gyms in Bangladesh.
Yeah, when everything was growing for me quite sort of nicely, when I was competing consistently year on year. Yeah, I had a couple of gym owners sort of ask for my photos and say, ask me if they could put them up in their gym. And I didn't, I definitely wanted that. And it happened. So I did, sent a few photos over for them. So I'd like to sort of keep that going. Yeah, definitely.
Shamsul, I know that you like giving free advice. So can you help me, right? Honestly, and I'm not just speaking on behalf of myself. I literally, like so many people that I speak to, during lockdown, it's very hard to get motivated.
Oh, it's so hard.
You know?
It is so hard.
What do you do when you're not motivated?
Yeah. Okay. So we've got two. Right. So I'll give you my two top tips.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
For free. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely. So firstly, no matter what, always get around 10,000 steps in a day. And
Okay.
and I do this now. So if it comes to in the late afternoon or even towards the evening, and I think to myself, I look at my phone and it tells you how many steps you've done. If I think, oh my God, I've only done 2,000-3,000 steps, it tells me I have to go for a walk. And to do 7,000 steps, you know, it's a good 30-40 minute walk, if not a little bit longer. So 10,000 steps, no matter what. No matter what.
Okay.
And then the next thing is just getting yourself a little goal. And the goal is to, whether it's to lose 2 pounds, 3 pounds, a stone, whatever it may be, where you want motivation, change that word, motivation, to motive, to take action. So motive for action. So think of a real reason why you want to lose that stone, lose that 2 pounds worth of weight, 3 pounds worth of weight, whatever it is. Think of a reason, whether it's because you want to look good in a dress or fit into a different pair of trousers, whatever it is, and use that. Do not rely on motivation, but if there's a motive for you to take action, you will do it.
Wow.
So very, very, very short story. In 2018, when I won the British Championships, I had my son being born 2 months after the championship itself. And one of the biggest things that pushed me to work harder than ever before in order to win that was because I wanted my son to be born and his father be British champion. Now, that was my motive for action, to make sure I woke up at 5 o'clock in the mornings, those days where I was tired and hungry, in order to train. So things like that. You have to find a motive to take action.
And what's your motive to take action at the moment?
YouTube. The people that have been following my YouTube, who message me saying things like, really look forward to your transformation. I really like what keep it up, keep going. When people write things like that, I just think, right, there's somebody watching who needs that bit of, sort of push from me, I guess, or just wants to see how it can be done. And it's really sort of keeping me going, making me think, right, I need to keep giving these videos, need to keep doing these videos. And I can't keep eating crisps and chocolate if I'm going to try and look good for these people on the video. Third tip, challenge to yourself, don't eat crisps or chocolate for a month.
Oh, okay.
I promise you, try do that. And I promise you, it'll make a difference.
Is chocolate.
It was mine as well in 2014 before I started competing.
Really?
And then I challenged myself to not eat crisps and chocolate for a month. I did it. And the funniest thing is, I thought I would miss chocolate more, but I missed crisps more.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you still eat those kind of foods?
Too much.
Okay.
Too much. I still eat them. But what I do, I now just eat less of them.
Okay.
And that's all I do.
Well, Shamsul, we've run out of time.
Oh, well, I hope that helped somebody out there.
I know. Honestly, you've inspired me. Honestly, thank you for that. And it's nice. It's so nice to catch up with you after so long. I can't believe that it's been so long. But
I know.
I wish you all the best on your YouTube. And for people to find you, they just need to put in Shamsul Ali, don't they?
That's it, yeah. And on Instagram or on YouTube, then I should pop up.
Okay.
Well, and it's lovely to talk to you as well. And I've been following all of your Instagrams, all your posts. And I'm really glad that you've managed to come out of the other side of after having COVID so well. So thank God. And thank you. Great to see you well.
Oh, great. Well, listen, thank you for joining and let's catch up soon. Let's not wait another 4 years. No. I'm going to be talking to you again very soon. You take care, okay?
Thank you. Bye-bye.